What's up, guys? Asia Caster here. We are in the middle of an apocalypse in Shanghai, China. I'm all geared up. I'm going to the store. I gotta make a run. And welcome to a new video. Let's go. So I'm in the mall here, and a lot of stores are closed. It is the Chinese New Year, so there would be a good amount of stores closed anyways. It is the Chinese New Year is finishing up in a couple days, but I'm sure there's many more stores that are closed. These ones are open. You got a tea shop if you want some tea. You got your bubble tea. But most of the stores in this mall are closed, and it is quite empty. So I just got my run, got my stuff.
What's up, guys? Asia Casty here with another video. As you can see from the background, yeah, this video is a little different. The last clip you saw me was yesterday. I was in Shanghai, China. And now I am in a place that is probably farthest from China that there is, especially the landscape. And I am in, I don't know if you guys can guess, but the only country that does not have a coronavirus case, at least last time I checked. And I am in Tanzania, Africa. So, okay, guys, let me spill the beans and let you know where I'm at. I'm in Tanzania, Africa, Eastern Africa here, and it is amazingly beautiful. Although it was a long trip. Let me tell you about this trip and what was going on in China. Okay, perfect. Wow, this is gonna be the best backdrop of any of my videos, I think. There are elephants right down there and a bunch of animals. It's pretty dope. My first time in Africa, but yeah, let me tell you guys what's happened. So right now you got the coronavirus, and what this is causing is in China, since no one wants to go to China right now, these airlines, they can't make money. So you see all these airlines that are, canceling their flights. It's not because they want to protect America or whatever country from bringing in these people. It's because, they can't make money. No one wants to go to China, so maybe a lot of Chinese want to leave, but you gotta fly the plane back, right? No one wants to go back. So these all these airlines are canceling their flights, especially these long haul flights from Europe and America and stuff. So for me to get to Africa, I had to fly. My flight was through Amsterdam yesterday, and the problem was I read the day before my flight that all the flights from the 2nd to the 9th are canceled, and probably even in the future, from Shanghai to Amsterdam, and my flight was on the 2nd. I was nervous, like, how am I gonna go? I can't, they're like, yeah, it seemed like I was not even gonna be able to go or leave China to go on my trip. And luckily, I looked into it, and my flight was actually the last one to leave. All the later flights would be canceled. So I left yesterday. But let me tell you how crazy it is. When I've been to Pudong Airport, which is one of the biggest airports in the world, right in Shanghai, many, many, many times. This time, being in the airport was kind of crazy. First of all, there was not one person that did not have a mask on. I think it was required from what people were talking to me, and I'm sure if it wasn't required, there would be at least a couple people that didn't have masks. Every single person had a mask on. And there was some kind of eerie feeling. It was weird. No one was talking. I'm not sure why. Usually airports have this chatter because there's a lot of people, but like zero people were talking in this airport. It was quite scary, frightening. I was by myself, so I wasn't talking, but it was just this weird feeling, vibe. The other thing is when I went through customs, usually there's like a line of like 100 people, like foreigners. I was the only one. I took a video of it. It was weird. No, absolutely no one there. It was quite bizarre. And then when you got in the airplane, every single person again, of course, is wearing their mask. And this flight is, like a 10-hour flight. It's not the most comfortable thing for 10 hours on a flight to wear a mask, but it is what you got to do. And I think for me, since I live in Shanghai, and I was not planning to leave besides this trip. This trip I already had planned actually for quite a while, and it just so happens to be at good timing right now because I don't want to stay in Shanghai right now. There's actually nothing to do. I'm not too worried about the disease, but I wanted to leave, escape more of, because it's just depressing living in Shanghai or anywhere in China right now. You know, my gym is closed, and you don't really want to go out. There's not many places open, and it's just not a fun place. It's kind of you stay in your my small box apartment all day. You know, it's not the thing to do. I think the Chinese people are doing a pretty good job with wearing masks and being cautious. Um, but I mean, I hope the situation get better quickly. But it's just best why not just wait it out, um, outside of the country. So I'll be in Africa for a couple weeks, and it will likely be that I cannot return to China. Like I said, with the flight problem, flying back to China is going to be, most likely it will be canceled my flight back, and I'll probably just fly back to the U.S. and chill out there until the situation gets better. Hopefully quickly, because things are in limbo right now. Everything's like closed, you know, indefinitely. They don't know when things are gonna get better. So hopefully things get better soon. But for the meantime, I'll be in Africa. This place, I tell you, you know, China, you get in this thing where, especially Shanghai, some other cities have a little bit more green life and stuff, but Shanghai is a concrete, is the definition of a concrete, like, you know, concrete box city. You know, there is no mountains, absolutely no mountains, absolutely no water. Shanghai is, if you look on a map, is on the ocean, but it is, you never see the ocean. I've never seen the ocean. Even Shanghai people, because it looks disgusting, I guess, and whatnot. It smells disgusting. So to be in this situation, which is the opposite contrast of where I've been living, it is amazing, man. I could just sit here, and it's just like, man, soothing to the soul. So I'll probably go back to China hopefully in March. Right now I'm changing my flights. People are scared about this thing, and it really, like I said in another video, this pneumonia, this coronavirus is really not anything more dangerous than a regular pneumonia. And if you look at the death rates and stuff, regular pneumonia has 5 to 10% death rate once you get to the hospital. This death rate is even lower than 5% from the latest stats I've seen, which still sucks. You don't want to get it, and it's mostly older people, and people have complications. But the current, China's a huge place, and right now there's maybe 10,000 cases, and you got 1 billion people, over 1.4 people. Right now it's relatively still small, but I think it's important for people to be cautious, because that's what can slow down the spread. But hopefully this situation gets better. And in the meantime, I'm gonna spend my time over here in Africa. And yeah, so next video I'm gonna talk about a few things that I think are interesting with the coronavirus that's going on in China, and talk a little bit more about what's going on there. So take it easy. I'm gonna take a rest. I'm pretty tired, and I'm gonna just shut off my phone and enjoy the scenery. So we'll see you guys later. Asia Caster checking out. Bye bye.